Welcome back to Black Walnut Farm. Willie here. In today's video, we're going to be making a bee cart. So I decided I was going to make a bee work cart. I was going to try to build one, but I thought to myself, why reinvent the wheel? So I went out and found one on Kijiji. This was actually my buddy's dad's cart, as you can see it here. Now this was just his garden cart, which was a pretty cool cart to begin with. You can see here all the sides come off. There is an aluminum base inside, and then the rest of it is wood and steel or aluminum. Actually, mostly aluminum with a little bit of steel. But here you can see I'm taking off all the sides. They all come off. If I still want to use it for a garden cart, I can do that. Again, just the cart itself is pretty cool. Has a lot of cool features, and of course I'm going to be adding to it to make it into my bee cart. So in the back here you can see there is a T-bar extender. I guess if you want to oops, popped out. There is a little pin that goes in there that holds it in place, but I guess if you want to put long boards on or something long, gives you a little bit of extra support. I probably won't need that for my bee stuff, but it's always good for if I need to move some wood around. There's a storage compartment on the front down below. Right here is it's a kind of a lock, I guess. You twist it and can stick it down into the ground, and it stops the cart from moving. There's also taking the front wheel off. I guess if you hook it onto your ATV, you can take the wheel off, and so it's not dragging on the ground. Well, you can see I'm having a hard time here. This was actually one of my first times working on this cart, so everything was pins in and puts together that way. So I just didn't know what I was doing very well because it was brand new to me. And then hidden in the front here is a little T-bar. This is a pull handle, so if you want to move the cart around without putting it onto an ATV, which I do most of the time, this just pops on the front. As you can see, I'll be putting it on right now. There is a pin there, and that pops on, and then you can just pull the cart around. It's not that heavy. Probably one of the things I don't like is that front wheel doesn't pivot. So turning it, I got to kind of lift the front, but still not that hard. And here you can see I'm moving it back and forth, and that's how you move the cart around. And another feature you can see here is we have a ball hookup, so we can hook it up to the ATV. Again, there's the drawer, little storage unit underneath. Some really cool when this was made. But again, I wasn't going to reinvent the wheel and build a whole new one from scratch. So I'm just going to modify this one. Now we'll pop the sides back on. This is how I'm going to use the cart most of the time for my bee cart. As you can see, I have lots of space in the middle there. Put boxes, put anything I want. But I'm going to do some cool add-ons to store some tools, etc. Oh yeah, another cool feature here, which I totally forgot, is it actually has a dump. It's a pivot with a little release there, and you can if you fill it with soil or something, you can dump it out pretty easy. Another cool feature. And then here is the original owner, built in 1998 by R. Benner. So right here, I'm just going to try to figure out putting on my frame holders. I want to get two on this side. One I want to put up high, so I can put it at eye level. I use extra large frames, and then I want to put one down low for my first frame holder. And I may even put one on the front too, which will make two first frame holders. So the first thing I'm going to do is build some pieces of wood on the side. So I want to raise up that frame holder so I can put it at eye level. Saves me holding it in the air. So right now I'm just building a piece of wood here to hold the frame holder, and I'm going to bolt this to the side of the B cart. Now I'm going to use butterfly nuts on these bolts. This is because if I decide to use the cart for something else, I can just pop off these pieces nice and easy. Or also for storage, I have to take the sides off in my storage area. And of course, with this frame holder, the front parts, I'm going to grind them off because I'm going to screw this down so I don't need it to clip on anything. And then I also have to drill out 4 holes for the screws to go through to screw it to my board. So using some metal bits here and creating some holes. Now you can see I've attached the board, and now I'm just attaching the frame holder. Just trying to find a nice spot for it that's going to be close to eye level. I think I do move it a little bit down after I play around with it for a bit, but this is just eyeing it up. And here you can see I'm putting my deep frames on it, my extra large deep frames, and that's how they're going to sit so I can inspect them. And here's a shot with my smoker and the frame up on the board. My smoker fits anywhere. I can move it around there. I got it on the back. And now on the other side, I'm putting up some boards, and this side is going to hold my tools. I'm going to take some, again, I like to use old wood that I have laying around and recycle it into something else. So here you can see the start. I'm going to put up 2 more boards. Here they are. And this is what I'm going to be able to mount my tools on. Now once these boards are on, I build a little square box, as you can see here. And this is going to hold my propane torch. My propane torch is for lighting my smoker. In case it goes out when I'm at the hives, I just pop it in there. So there you have it, sitting in the container in the square that I made. Sits in there, doesn't fall out. It's nice and secure and easy access. Next thing is my bee brush. I bought a little of these C-clips, and my beard brush slides right in there. It's pretty good. It doesn't fall out either. Easy to pull in, pull out, stick back in. And the last thing is I'm going to put a couple screws down, and this is just to hold my tools. I find this is fine for when I'm working and just taking it over by hand, but as soon as I put it onto the ATV, I get down, they'll fall off. Now you can see my whole setup here. You can see I have a frame holder on the front. I have all my tools here on the side. You can see my bee brush, my propane torch, some bee tools, all different bee tools there hanging on the side. Back I have my smoker hanging there. The hole inside there I can put quite a few frames in there, or empty boxes if I'm collecting honey. That bottom one there is for my first frame, and the top one is that's the one I use to do inspections, and it's all hooked onto my ATV. Pretty cool little unit. And here you can see it in action with a full frame on there with bees on it. I can put it down, I can look at it, and I can flip it around, put it back on. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Have a good day.